Hello everyone and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. So, why did I give you I don't know why I gave you guys the voting chance, but I guess I did. And now, everybody wants me to play as Yugoslavia, the worst country in Hearts of Iron 4 to date. Why did you guys do it? I don't know. Yugoslavia doesn't really have isn't very interesting, but it exists. Now, let me talk about some things before I get into the game. We're gonna go ahistorical because I hate my life. Anyways, Hearts of Iron 4 Yugoslavia is kind of interesting since, well, the Balkans got a ton of updates in Death of Dishonor. Most of these countries got a focus tree, like this bit around here. You know, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Romania. They were okay focus trees. Now, in Battle of the Bosphorus, Romania got a tiny update, and Yugoslavia got a major update. Like before, the Yugoslavian path was it ends over here where Pan-Slavic Congress, and just these four. Now, of course, Yugoslavian path to communism is the funnest, but it's kind of sucks to go communist because usually no other country goes communist. So that's okay. But then there's this part over here for I can't really go further, but you know, for the Western focus, which is really interesting, honestly. So it's pretty much you go Axis or you go Allied, and it's really fun to do. Now, it's pretty much, but as Yugoslavia, you mostly protect yourself against the. It's either you protect against sorry. You protect yourself against the Italians, or against the Italians, or you just completely or you just fall to them, which is interesting. But so for this one, I'm gonna go towards the most fun tree, which is the democratic part, where you just get yourself dissolved, pretty much. So we're gonna try that out. Okay, so there is a problem with going down the democratic pack of this. What happens is this. Slovenia is a puppet now. Yeah, they're a puppet. Now this does get rid of some debuffs that you get with Slovenia, so I guess that's kind of good. But you do need to start losing factories slowly. So I had like 14 at the beginning of this. Now I have 13. So that's what happens. Yugoslavia, you can dissolve it, and then you reunite it, right? So that's kind of what you do. Now that Yugoslavia is independent, can everybody else please click the like button so that I don't get completely destroyed by the algorithm and I don't get bashed by Serbians in the comment? Thank you very much. That would be very appreciated. Okay, so now that we've given religious freedom, made everybody hate us, it's time to reunite the kingdom, guys. Come on, like, be back into this union that we have all loved. Now the kingdom is rebuilt with just missing Wesbanat and Vojvodonia, but we have non-aggression pacts with these, so they won't declare war on us. The only country we really need to protect against is Bulgaria and Albania and, of course, Zara, because they're kind of going to be against the Axis at this point. But now, we can go on to paths that are actually good for us, you know, like army modernization and air force and building shipyards, I guess. Great. Remember when I said the Germans would be on our border? Yeah. This is what I meant. Oh, god damn it. So this world is at world stand right now, and I'm trying to defend myself against any threat that may be coming. But this might be hard, to be honest. Now, I know that before I fall, Greece will probably be at war, so I have some time to spare, but my my manpower's not looking too great, so I gotta help that out in any way I can. Okay, so now Greece is at war with Italy. Now, if this is historical, Greece should start winning, and then I'm gonna be attacked by Italy and Germany. Now I do have some like little forts that I can improve again to level 3. And my armies have a good amount of defense. Now I can probably push into Bulgaria pretty rapidly, as they have nothing on the border and they're probably fighting Greece. Are they? Yeah, they're probably fighting Greece, so never mind. I think Greece is gonna fall, probably. That's not gonna be good for me, so I'm gonna create more troops. So my hopes are ruined, but I thought if Greece can push them back into this, then I wouldn't have to put troops here and I could put them on other troops, but I don't think this is gonna hold well. We'll find out. Okay, I think I was right to call it off, because I just realized that Bulgaria is not in the war with Greece, and the UK just landed. The United Kingdom has got the port, so oh, but Italy's there. Ooh, this is gonna be a close call, I think. But at least they're already gaining attrition. But this might be good for me. This might be really good. If it looks like Greece right now, I would say there's 3 colors in Greece altogether. But then I realized that there's actually 4 colors in Greece right now. How did the Germans get here? How the Germans launched a naval invasion is what is surprising me. But Italy completely lost this part, so I can like focus on other parts if I need to. For now, I'm gonna keep it like this, but that's good to know. Well, Greece took back the control that they were losing, it seems. But I'm not doing too well because it seems the Germans and the Italians are ready to invade me. So yeah, I'm not feeling too well. I gotta be honest. Everybody thinks the Dutch did not do a lot in World War II. You can just show them this. they took Zara. Oh, this is great. But now that is also great for me because I get to change everything. I get to change some divisions around, so I can protect myself. What I'm gonna do is I need Peter to grow up, to not be underage anymore, and then when that happens, I can go down the royal wedding, the royal alliance, and all this thing to actually go to war with Germany and Italy. And like I was saying, he finally comes of age. So we have a new. Here he comes. Now we can do the part of the focus tree that is actually important to, you know, destroy the, help out the Soviets pretty much. Okay, boys, here we go. A royal alliance. We're in the war. Okay. So we're gonna join the war right away. Get these two to attack right away. Let's get a bit into Romania. Not too much. These people can stay defended. Oh God, I just realized that this border's not doing too well. We're gonna make some pro-gamer moves to make sure that everything goes right according to planned. You know, we're gonna do everything. We're gonna do 4 speed just in case, and this is how it's gonna go. So we're kind of holding on, like we're doing our best that we can, and I'm just trying to upgrade everything I can to survive. Manpower, we should be okay when I get to an extensive, because it's 5%. We did push a bit into Bulgaria, but we got stopped quickly by just how many Germans there are, and Albania might be destroyed. If Albania does get killed, then we might have a problem. But the USA I think the USA is in the war finally. So if the USA is in the war, then we might get a shit ton of people just coming in to help us defend. Because right now, it's only Yugoslavians, and it's only, yeah, Yugoslavians, and that's not doing too well, I would say. So Vichy France joined the war, and I first of all, they joined because Free France got invaded, which is good for me. This is extremely good for me, because that might mean they might move troops away from me, or I might survive just a tiny bit longer. Netherlands as well. the USA is doing great in those fronts. I just wish they would send a bit more troops, you know, to my front. That might help me out. Of course, Greece is not holding on, and I'm gonna probably lose to that. As soon as Vichy France joined the war, there was a UK troop in province already. So in Vichy France. I don't know if they're gonna be able to capture this the African front fast enough, but they might because there's already a USA troop right here. Now I just need them to like destroy the Germans fast enough, and it seems like they're doing their job perfectly. While me, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm just holding on as much as possible. I'm 3% only, 3% more participation. The liberation of Paris since 1942. So before I continue, like before I win, because I'm doing great, let me explain to you what happened, right? To why they're being invaded and why they're losing. So, as you can see, there's a ton of troops, of allied troops everywhere. Italy's still doing okay here, I guess, but they're not gonna last long. Because they should have no supplies. Yeah, they're starting to gain attrition. Anyways, what happened is that Italy, of course, took out... Of course, what happened is that Germany has their troops on two fronts. They have them on the Soviets and on my front. Because as you can see, there's tanks here. There's medium tanks here. There's actually like good built medium tanks. Right? These are okay to medium tanks, right? So what's happening is that Germany has no troops on the French invasion, and they're just, of course, the Allies just put divisions after divisions in here. So they're gonna win this front super easily. Now down here, Vichy France is actually going to the cause because this is our territory. But if I hold on just long enough, which everything is green and has been green for a long time, I should be able to completely destroy the Germans on their line. I've caused 476 casualties to the Germans. Slovakia none because, well, 1.5 just because some of them are there. Hungary, I'm not even the top, surprisingly. No, Hungary, I'm second top because of course they're fighting in the Soviets. Italy, I shouldn't be top. Yeah, I'm in there though. Romania, I'm second top. So this is what's happening, right? They're all grinding up to me, but they're not able to win. So they're just grind divisions, while all the allies are invading every other part of the Axis. They're in Italy as well. Look, the U.S. is in Italy. So this is great. This is what's happening great. That is gonna win me this war. Do you want to know why I'm still surviving? Well, I don't have any idea actually. I was just asking you guys actually. Do you know how I'm still surviving? I thought my armies would like last like, I don't know, a month at least, because they just have so many divisions on the front. But just because the defense I've built is so strong that I guess I've just survived this long. France is back in full force. Yeah, like if you look at that like this, it looks like the divisions are pretty simple, and then you just zoom in and just Jesus Christ. This is why finding allied late game is so hard. But yeah, so I'm just the Axis has a ton of troops. Turkey joined the Allies as well, so that's great. So yeah, I survived as Yugoslavia. I took this part of land right here. It's nothing really. So I just gotta win. You know, this is where it starts happening, where I take land that I lost and that I want. So it's time to go outside our own territory. As you can see, we're finally pushing into Austria and into every other country. Of course, Romania and Hungary are a bit harder since they don't have to protect against this, which actually has gone badly. But the fall of Rome is happening, so everything's going great. If Italy falls, then most Allied troops will go to another place. Greece has returned in colors, and my participation is still 5%. But I should be doing great. I just need to, you know, make sure everything goes according to plan. As you can see, me and Russia are kind of competing to find out who can have most of, we're trying to compete to see who can have most of, the front. It's getting harder and harder to know, but, it's happening, it's happening. We're doing great. The final push is happening into Hungary, and they just capitulated, and into Germany. Of course, what's happening at the same time is that, well, Germany's just not capitulating. It's kind of a rush, I would say. As you can see, Germany got this, and, well, not Germany, Russia's got this. At the same time, I have no manpower, so some of my divisions are trying to die, just die off. I had 24 on this one, I only have 22 now. So I can't replace my losses, which is not good, but we are pushing as far as possible. And there we go, they just capitulated. I can finally take things for myself. I thought I could take back the land I gave away, but I guess not. So I'll have to settle with what I can. And this is the final peace conference at the end. I gotta be honest, it looks disgusting. I love how we've turned into Yugoslavia. We should have gotten these 2 bits, I feel, but they didn't want to give it to us, which is weird. Because that's what we got at the end of World War One. At the end of World War Two, historically we had these 2 parts. They gave that to us, but now they didn't want to. Instead, I took this part. I have parts of Italy. Italy is communist. Like, if we look at the maps and I think this is more like a Cold War, but with the Cold War doesn't really work. And of course, like all, they're still alive. He's doing great. East Germany exists and West Germany exists. Netherlands got all this land. It's very interesting who got what, to be honest. But I think that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.